Yeah, what's going on with y'all? Welcome to HDiiTV. You're now rocking with your boy. What's going on with y'all, man? I meant to talk about this last night, but I had to go off on Stephen C. Smith and Shannon Butt dancing not so sharp, because they out here with the BS trying to paint a narrative that wasn't there. But Coach Prime, man, told the truth, man. He did his thing on the Pivot podcast. Shout out to them. And he had to school Channing Crowder, because Channing Crowder's usually, this episode I really liked the Channing Crowder. Crowder got better. He's growing on me now. At first I couldn't stand that light-skinned ass dude. Ours dude. I couldn't stand him. I don't like him at all, because I just think he's too comedic, and I never liked him since the Deshaun Watson thing, where he basically just said Deshaun was guilty when nothing proved he was guilty, but in people's eyes, mostly pink folk, he guilty, including his own people think he guilty, which is mind-boggling to me, but whatever. So Coach Prime had to, school him. Like, Channing Crowder felt like his message to the kids when he got there was kind of harsh. You guys can leave. He was just saying, like, how's that harsh? Does anybody care about a 1-11 team? Like, nobody care about losers. Coach Prime's not there to hold your hand. He's not there to kiss your butt. He's not there to be your friend. He's there to make you a man. And he answered a lot of the questions. Everybody was upset he left, but he waited to put some film out when he actually told his team he was taking the job and actually schooled them on what he was doing before it hit the media. Because the media does nothing but want to tear us down, put us together. And a lot of the Jackson State, I told everybody, when that whole situation went down, I was on Deion's side. I think they fired their AD or somebody. They fired somebody there, and they needed to be fired. A lot of these HBCUs need to get cleaned out. They need to get rid of the leadership and bring new people in there who I believe are alumni, who actually care about the kids, care about the programs, care about building not only their sports athletic department, but their regular academic department. And I think that'll be great. What's up, Montrese? Chilling, dog, chilling. So a lot of things that Coach Prime was on there telling, he basically broke it down. That it was a calling. It wasn't about the money. It was a calling. But at the same time, he was being honest. You know what I'm saying? Man, who is this person on my butt? Just for that, dog, I'm going to slow down. Chump. You all on my butt and stuff like you crazy. What the hell wrong with you? But yeah, he basically was breaking down that we've got to grow out of that mindset that, oh, we don't have enough. Oh, we don't have the money to compete and do this. And it's always an excuse. But yet, they were trying to use Coach Prime's name to basically, to put on for the school. For themselves. Not caring about the student athletes, not caring about, the kids that are there that they want the sports to go through. That's the point. They were like real disrespectful. And they were trying to treat Coach Prime like, like he was supposed to save everybody. And Coach Prime is like, look, I had a calling. Person wants to move on, especially a black man, it's a problem. And it is. It's always a problem when a black man wants to better himself or get better or want to move into new realms to challenge themselves. And he told Channing Crowder, like, look, nobody cared, about all of that. Nobody was asking about me. Nobody cared, like, when we were playing our rivals. Now, all of a sudden, people got a problem because Coach Prime finna go. So they're like, oh, no, you're taking away the ESPNs, you're taking away the big networks from actually, watching. And it's like, bro, what you mean? You could build your own school up and stuff, but everybody wants to, HBU's got plenty of bread. They just don't tell you because they hide it. They want to claim that broke card so they don't have to build anything up. They can keep that money to themselves. That's all they're doing, allegedly, but that's all they're doing. And that's all they're going to continue to do. And it's sad, but that's just the way it is. That's the way it is. That's just how they get down. But my thing is this. When are people going to call them out on it? When are people going to say, look, man, we're tired of hearing about y'all ain't got that? When are they going to force them to actually show you the books? To show you what they're actually making, what they're not making? When are they going to do that? That's what I want to know. Let me know. Let me know what's up. Let me know. Coach Prime is in a better position. He's in a new place. He's going to turn it around, and it's something he loves to do. And, they're trying to ask him the question, oh, are you going to be an NFL champion? It's like, bro, no. You don't have to do. He said, what, Channing Crowder, dumbass? No, Channing Crowder thought that it was distasteful on how he introduced himself to Colorado and how he disrespected the Jackson State kids when he left. And Coach Prime basically set him straight on both issues. The first issue was, like he said, nobody respects a 1-11 team. And that's the facts. I agree. Nobody respects you if you're losing. They only respect you when you're winning. And then the Jackson State thing, he notified and told his kids and told everybody before it even got out in the media. And also, not only that, Coach Prime went to each individual room of each position and he saw the lack of leadership, the lack of accountability, and the lack of wanting to win. The mindset. He could tell it was a losing mindset. And that's something Channing Crowder didn't see, because Channing Crowder's a guy who just pays attention to the mainstream instead of doing his own research. Like I said, he's the comedic side of everything. He's the asinining person. He's gonna be the Stephen C. Smith and the Shannon Sharp. Yeah, he's a jock, for real. He's a joke too. And Deion had to let him know. I mean, it wasn't nothing personable, but it's just dog. Like, Channing Crowder just doesn't, the elevator don't go all the way up on that one. That's just the facts. Yeah, he's the high school jock, right. Fred Taylor asked some great questions, talking to him about recruiting, telling him that he's, loves the way how he coaches, how he holds everybody accountable. Ryan Clark to me is the best person when it comes to his sports analyst and his interviewing. He's the best. He's the best out right now. he would run circles around Shannon Sharpe and all of them. Ryan Clark attacks with facts, with information, and he knows how to control the room. Him and Coach Prime controlled the room. Coach Prime controls every room that he's in. Period. He controls every room. Ryan Clark controls every room. That's how I know he was the head. He was a free safety. That's how I know he the free safety. Because he controlled the room. He's a leader. Shannon come with his goofy shit. And Fred Taylor comes with his thinking man cap on. And then he expresses how he felt about something. You know, he talked about his foot. He talked about how he was growing up. He went to high school games and, you know, he had to be out there by himself. His mom was working. His stepdad was working. His dad was working. Everybody was working. So he had to go out there and just do his job. So he didn't really need the attention. And that's what turned him into who he is today. He goes out there with not an iron fist, but an old school mentality. There's nothing wrong with teaching your kids old school. All the old school teaches you is accountability, structure, and how to place things in motion and in order. Yeah, it's great. All these dudes bring something different, DC, to the show, which is something I respect. I respect it. It's just that Channing Crowder at times to me goes overboard. But in this episode, Coach Prime, you could tell Coach Prime controlled the room. You could tell Ryan Clark controlled the room. You had two fellow DBs. Excuse me. You had two fellow DBs matching wits with one another. Fred Taylor, like Coach Prime, basically broke down each individual's personality. And he told everybody, I have to coach every person, every personality differently. I can't coach everybody the same. You know, you can't. You know, you can't talk to everybody the same. Some people you can yell at. Some people you got to talk to. Some people you got to coddle. But at the same time, while you coddling them, you got to let them know, listen, I'm not going to be holding your hand all damn day, man. You got to grow some bowels. All right, some bowels. You got to grow some bowels, all right? Got to. That's just the truth. You gotta grow. You can't be around here always seeking attention or needing somebody there. You know how it is. He talked about his son Shador, how Shador couldn't function when he was gone. I mean, you've heard all this stuff before from Prime. I mean, all it was with the pivot now. But he basically said all this stuff on Shannon Sharpe's show, his Club Shay Shay bullshit. And other stuff. You know, Coach Prime has talked about this stuff. Nothing new, nothing different, nothing under the sun. But you know how it is. You know how it is. Know how it is. Yep, that's it, DC. Fred is the OG wise veteran. Ryan Clark is the leader. Shannon is the funny comedian. Correct. It works. It works. It works, it works, it works. But great episode. I loved it. You know, the Pivot Podcast and the Knuckleheads podcasts are running it right now. For real. But yeah, it was good. I loved it a lot. I hope we get some more, Coach. I hope Colorado do well. People, they were also trying to complain about he was bringing a lot of the talent from Jackson State that was going there, and he had to correct them again that some of the players aren't there for school. They're there for him because they know they could get to the league through him. So that was also a major point that he made. What up, Scrub? Chilling. Talking about Coach Prime on the Pivot, how he set Channing Crowder straight on a lot of the issues that Channing Crowder was talking about. Him saying what he said to the Colorado players when he first got there. Also how he left Jackson State. You know, Coach Prime just had to put him in his place real quick. Nothing bad or negative, just had to put him in his place. What up, Mello? He said the Warriors suck. I hate the Warriors. I don't think nobody really liked the Warriors but the Bay and people who are Steph Curry fans. Man, I'm tripping. He said Curry owns LeBron. Shit, Curry owned a lot of people. He said, I like Steph and Clay. You can keep the rest of them guys. What happened with John Morant? DC, what happened to John Morant? What happened to Ja? Yeah, Ja wasn't charged with any crimes. Yeah, we talked about that. Of course he wasn't. I knew he wouldn't be. The NBA got what they wanted. The IG shit. I knew that the gun wasn't his. I knew everything, dog. That's why I keep telling you. People love this selective outrage bullshit. Yeah, they didn't find nothing. They just kept them out 2 more games because the NBA, like, we want to get involved. It's like, dog, stop it. You guys just want to be extra with this shit. Y'all just want to be extra. That's what the NBA trying to do, is be extra. It's dumb. They stupid. That's why nobody likes the NBA now. Y'all are too political. Y'all are too fruity and soft. People miss the old NBA. So we know what it is. Everybody know what it is. Right, NBA trying to do everything to be relevant, trying to make the guy the bad guy and all this crap. Everybody's saying, oh, T. Morant need to say this. Oh, Ja Morant trying to be a thug. Man, ain't none of that shit going down. People don't like Ja because Ja be talking shit and be whooping their team's ass. They don't like that Ja be talking shit and that he's a black man who is very boisterous. He's an alpha. He's an alpha male. They don't like that. Then you got people talking about, Ja, you didn't live like that. How the hell do you know how Ja lived like? Shut your dumb behind up. I told you, 90% of the internet, 90% of the people out there are stupid. They stupid and dumb to the 100th power. And they are. They dumb as hell. Chill. Make sure y'all check that Coach Prime out. I'm about to go in this crib and lay down. You know, I'm out. Deezy.